Welcome, Virgo, to our love predictions for June of 2022. We are going to get into this reading in just a minute, but first hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. When you do that, you're going to go ahead and click the bell also, then you won't miss anything here. If you are new here, my name is Jordan. I am Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started. We're going to get straight into it, and any other information will be at the end of the reading. All right, here we go. We're going to get into it. So we're going to find out currently where you are as far as your energy and just kind of bring it together with the tarot cards. Tarot will also confirm that oracle reading. And we're going to get started right now. All right, let's find out currently where you are before we get into your love connections for the month of June. And I believe it's already June. I forgot to say happy birthday to Gemini. All right. Currently lacking some confidence, feeling like right now is a good time for some good luck. You might be feeling like a lucky duck at the moment. You're currently in a place where you're not at peace, though. Lacking peace, lacking confidence. Now, this could have something to do with you or the person that you're dealing with now, who you'll enter into June with. You're probably already feeling remnants or, the beginning stages of the situation, the love connection. But yeah, you're lacking the energy on the peace, and the confidence is extremely low. But I mean, you feel like there's some luck here. You got really lucky with something. So let's find out what's going on. We're going to get into the tarot reading. Now, this is just going to confirm to us exactly what we need to know about that oracle reading. And it's just going to give us a little bit more tea, a little bit more gossip on your situation for upcoming in June. Okay, so we'll find out the zodiac sign of your person. We're going to get into their feelings and their thoughts, the connection that will bring you together or did bring you together. And of course, an experience or challenge that is just frightening to the relationship, of course, in June. Or maybe it's not. I mean, it just depends on how these cards play out. Let's get into it. So we'll find out also how you're feeling too. But first, let's get into your zodiac sign for the person that you're dealing with. All right. We got our 5 of Pentacles that's in a reverse. Ace of Pentacles that's also in reverse. So King of Wands, 3 Swords upright. So you are dealing with a water sign or an earth sign. It just depends on how that resonates. It could even be dealing with a fire sign. Yeah. Their feelings in June, they feel like that forgiveness should be happening. They feel like, whatever this angle is that you're seeing things from, they feel like you could definitely make some changes. And if you were to make some changes, there would be less mistakes, if that makes sense and resonates. But forgiveness would be happening, especially if those changes were to be made, and especially if those mistakes were not being made at this moment. Okay. It just feels like very illogical. It feels like there's like just some unsensitivity here. And it's very intense. However, you might feel it. This person's feeling it in an intense way. Okay. Emotionally, this person is going to be hesitant in moving forward with you in June because they're second guessing. They feel like, whatever is going on here, timing in this situation is just kind of a miss. It's just like, why is this new beginning just kind of like, there's no reliability on this new beginning. Ace of Pentacles reverse. I don't know. And this new beginning could just be a new experience. It could just be new, physical, kind of an adventure with somebody. It could just be dealing with in general, a sensible relationship, a realistic down to earth relationship. But it's just like, this person also is lacking fertility. I don't know if that is a thing that you're dealing with, but in June, that is just being indicated in the cards that the fertility stuff is an issue. All right. We're going to find out their intentions towards you. We got our 9 of Pentacles, and that is the 8 of Wands, and those are both in reverse. Okay, so their intentions are to get you to see that. So basically what they're going to do is they're going to shine a really bright light on the fact that you're spending too much money. You're living outside of your means, however that resonates. And they feel like you're extremely reckless when you're spending some money. The rest and healing, those are things that do come to mind when this person is thinking about coming towards you, or how their intentions or their actions will be coming towards you. But they're going to be guarded no matter what. And it will be a slow progress. It'll be really restricted. It'll be like light on the notes, light on the words, anything about taking time. they'll be doing it. That's just what they're going to be doing. And they're going to be a master at taking forever. Okay, so they're just going to slowly approach you, especially with any passion, I mean, drive, determination. I mean, these things are just not up to par when you're acting out recklessly spending, apparently. You're in trouble, Virgo. All right, let's get into how you feel about this person, okay? All right, King of Wands, Three of Swords. We've got an upright position. So you think this person is somewhat of a leader. So they're, they kind of got, it's almost like they're kind of their own boss. They're probably self-employed. They probably run their own business. You feel like there's definitely some focus here, and you feel like the love could be deep or is deep, however that resonates. But there's some daring decisions, and you feel like they're able to make choices, pick and choose from, a decision-making moment, and you feel like you can see the whole picture with them, though. So it's almost like they also can see, and they're intuitive, and they feel energy. So they're definitely on to you, Virgo. So whatever's going on as far as your financial stuff, the entanglement that you have with the money, the reckless spending, blah, 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 that's something that's very much out there. As far as emotion, you feel like very heartbroken and hurt, and you want to overcome this. You think that it could, and you feel like this could, this is just a curveball, but you were caught off guard. You definitely don't really see a silver lining at the moment. You don't feel like how fucking could this get any worse or any better? But as far as this breakup or this curveball, it was definitely aggressive. It was hurtful. It was painful. It was all of the above. It was mentally stifling for you. And this is going to be in June. So these are things that are going to be coming about, especially with, kind of like not really caring about how that person feels, especially if you're like, oh, I'm really lucky to have all these finances and, the material things and the externals, but yet your confidence is lacking and your peace is lacking. So you're slacking in the relationship department. So basically, Virgo, the heartbreak and the hurt is coming from a place of blamer alert. Because they feel like you're being reckless in spending. You consider them a leader. So I have to go based up on those facts that they are going to be right here. So I don't know what you caught off guard for. I don't know what you think you're going to overcome. You're going to pay them back? Like, what's it doing? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I would just say I love you to them. Tell them you love them if you love them. I mean, get in and get out. I mean, this is just where it's taking you. As far as the Three Swords, it's just like that heartbreak. Yeah, it almost makes you feel sick. There is communication, though, in June about it. There will definitely be some communication. There will be balance. There will be reasoning, but there's also going to be a little bit of aggressiveness, a little bit of hostility, because this person is not happy with you. Okay, so let's get into the connection that brought you together. Queen of Swords, Nine of Swords. Reverse. All right. So the two of you share a lot in common. Almost like somebody's helping somebody here. It's like somebody was helping somebody in a situation to find peace, and that kind of brought you together. So whatever actions you were taking to clear things up mentally, or could even be just like a struggle that was going on within their life, or just like getting them into a place of finish so that they can mentally like defog or, like relax and just like take their hands off the situation, not have to deal with it anymore. It was just like that kind of drew you in and brought you together. You were working on yourself, and that was another part of the situation, is that the energy basically of whatever was going on, and you were what is it? Law of attraction, basically. So basically you were like, nah, I don't want that. I'm good over here. You're holding back. Okay. The universe is like, I'm going to give you the opposite energy or whatever. I feel like, though, there was definitely someone else here, Queen of Swords. So an air sign was definitely here. Queen of Swords doesn't necessarily mean female, it's just the card, excuse me. So there was definitely somebody here who you were very inspired to be around. Let me get one more card. So there was somebody here. Yep. And you two continued to fight, even though entered, a different person. So there was definitely a third party. And there was, a lot of information that you kind of were like holding back from. You were covering your eyes to the truth. You were making it so that you were at a crossroads and you never had a communication with this air sign. So this air sign was just hanging out, dating you or whatever, hanging out with you and having a relationship. You were holding back and you were just like, oh, I'm trying to find peace and really help this person. And that's kind of how you fell into sharing some sort of a relationship with that individual. But then over here, you kind of both suck because you guys weren't communicating. You both were holding back. And it was almost like it was a good time to heal or get into a place where you could agree to disagree at this crossroads. But it's like nothing was made. Nothing was dealt with here. You just continued to fight and argue, or you continued to just like be dealing with each other in a really undecent way. And I do feel like it's that chapter is not closed. That was never healed. That was never complete. That was not there. But that was a part of the situation when you got involved with this other one. So that's how you know who this person is. All right. Since it took me 5 hours to get there. All right. Likely outcome here. Got the Hermit. We also have our Knight of Cups. Those are both upright. And then we have our Seven of Cups. That's in reverse. All right. So you're going to try and be as sensitive as possible. That's the likely outcome here, is really getting romantic, really putting on a show for this individual that you're dealing with so that they, make a positive change or they see your positive changes. So you expect an outcome from that. And your connection is deep with this person. So now this could be resonating in the light of you're dealing with the person who came into the third party situation, or you could be dealing with that air sign. But those are two different storylines. So that's however that resonates for you. Because I do feel like you get into a place of decision making by the end of June. You definitely go on the inside of things. You're really trying to be discreet when you're doing this. You're really inner searching, trying to find the keys, trying to figure out what it is that makes you feel right when you're with whoever. Okay. But I mean, yeah. Let me see here. They're a water or earth sign. Yeah. So it'll be a water sign. Okay. So no matter how much you expect a positive change in June, how romantic you get, it's going to come off very arrogant to this person. They're going to tell you that was a bad choice. This is a bad decision. You need to be in reality. You're not facing reality. You're not listening to the information. You're not having actual communication or a love connection here. I just feel like they want you to think before you're acting, and that's just where that is at. But that is just kind of a knowing that they wish that you had. Okay. So they're going to reflect on the situation also, but let's get one last card here. Let's find out. Okay. So your person's going to feel like you're playing too much. Okay. Page of Wands, that's in reverse. So, and also, when you got the Fool in reverse, I feel like they're going to be like, no, you're being too impulsive. You're kind of a player. You're kind of acting like a child right now. I feel like you're in love with the idea of whatever it is that you have eluded yourself. And this is immature. So they feel like the immature attitude here is enough for closure for them. So they're welcoming some sort of new decision or, a new conversation or a new leap of faith maybe, but that's just something they're humoring. That doesn't necessarily mean that they'll walk into it. They want to manifest. They're going to manifest. That's what they're going to do. They're going to put themselves in a place where they can learn how to be passionate again. They're going to put themselves into a place where they can learn how to, be as unmean and untrusting as possible. So that's just kind of where this has taken its toll and its place within the month of June. That's a heavy month. I'm like exhausted right now. I'm exhausted. All right. Please hit subscribe if you would, please and thank you. Other than that, go ahead and click that bell so you don't miss any of my notifications here at Hangman Tarot. Also, if you would share, like, and follow on the videos that do pop up right about now on the upload, you'll be getting your general reads for June and a celebrity tarot playlist that you can go check out. Of course, share, like, and follow if it resonates. And if you would, any questions, any comments, anything, please go ahead and check out the details below. That's all my social media platforms. You can go get a hold of me there, or you can leave a comment over on the side too. Other than that, please enjoy the rest of this beautiful Wednesday evening. It is so nice out.